Sure. So this is Inani for you. In a nutshell, we call it an infogram. If you cannot understand what we do in this one pager, you will never understand. In my previous life, I worked for Toyota SA. So you know they have this thing. If you can't put all your thoughts on an A3 document, one, you do not know what you are talking about. So that is the approach that Inani takes. But basically, ladies and gentlemen, if one of you is also wondering, what is Inani? Inani is a word that is quite interesting. We're sitting in a boardroom one day with Nico and like, what are we going to call this institution? And we came up with the name Inani because it means value, right? We want to provide value to everyone. And if you look at our slogan where we are restoring the heart of Africa, maybe one of you is, but why Africa? We are South Africa, but obviously we look into the continent, it has the same challenges. Yes, you start from home, but you want to be able to change the whole of Africa to be a better continent. So the way we've structured Inani is that it has two incubators. We have what we call the Talent Incubator. That's my major champion. So I lead the Talent Incubator, and Mr. Botha here does the Business Incubator, and he's the one who's looking into how franchising is going to change the world, you know. We're going to create more of them. We're going to resolve the, the unemployment situation in South Africa. So we have these two incubators, and the Talent Incubator is really looking at the development of human capital, leading to them becoming entrepreneurs as well. So if you look there, you will see that we start with a safety net program. The safety net program is how we are able to sift through young people to really put them in different categories in terms of what are you interested in doing in life? Do you want to be trained? Do you want to be in a long program? Are you capable? So we basically have a safety net programs, and that also do some counseling. So there's a lot of activity that we are doing under that section of the safety net. It also allowed Mr. Botha to take people inside a franchise store and take them through the program. After 5 days, he would then say, do you think you can really survive in an environment like that? And then you do know that if that child then decides that they want to do a program, they will then be able to be there until the program ends. So that is what we call a safety net program. We just don't train for the sake of training. We have a strategy. We just don't train for the sake of training. We want to make sure that the people that are trained are employable. So we have created a pool of talent. So we are training young people. Just to give you an example, one of the FASA members here, I don't know if they are on the floor, Barcelos, uses a lot of these young people that we are calling the pool of talent. So the strategy we employed with them is like, don't go and do advertising and getting people that are not trained. Let us provide you databases of young people that have gone through fast food services, so they already have some kind of skills. And we want most of the FASA members to start looking into that kind of a pool. If you have to fill in people, you are opening up a new store and so on, there is a pool of talent that we have been generating. And the pool of talent is not only what we call, so in our space, in the Inani space, we only have abled and differently abled young people, Minister. The word disability doesn't exist with us. And I'll tell you why. Because even if you have a learning disability, right, and you might not have done well in a normal school, if you went to a special school and we still want you to go and work inside the KFC, for example, you will be capable. So why are you called disabled? So in our space, we do not have disabled people. We have differently abled young people. So we also have quite a pool of that. And I'll just say a little bit about this. We are championing differently abled programs. And the CEO has gone here. I wanted to talk to him and said, we've just submitted on behalf of FASA a strategic project. Jeff, you are here. Only focusing on differently abled youth to work in the wholesale and retail space, because they are doing very well. We already have some of them in that space, and we have employers that are paying levies from you who are willing to take up these kids. And they don't only take them up only for learnerships. After the learnerships, they are absorbing the young people for employment. So that is our talent incubator.